Greetings! The Hijabi Gamer here, and I came, I saw, and I conquered. Araun kicked his butt. Can't say more than that. Because of YouTube. Love you, Susan. Yeah, we do. But I kicked his butt, and now Araun has numerous regrets. Anyway, as you can see from my beginning comments, yes, I did solo Challenge of the Elders. It took me a little longer, but I got it. I finally, in the end, got it. So if you're watching it and you're going, damn, she's died a few times, I do end up kicking his posterior and just wiping the floor with him. So, yeah, and his little buddies, too. Anyway, that aside, welcome to the weekly reset from Destiny 1. I know it's Wednesday. I think Wednesday's the best day for me. I don't know why. It just seems to fit schedule-wise. Every time I focus on Tuesday, things go wrong. Maybe I should focus on Monday, and then I'll be able to do it on Tuesday. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the world of Destiny, because yes, I do have this Challenge of the Elders bosses for you. I got the Nightfall for you. I got everything for you. We're good to go for Original Destiny, which is still my favorite Destiny. Anyway, first off, we've got Crucible. Yes, Crucible is Mayhem Clash, which is just pure chaos and insanity. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've always enjoyed Original Destiny Crucible a lot more than Destiny 2. Except when I was trying to get that goddamn hand cannon, and I needed like 10 headshots with this white, god-awful hand cannon. That just, yeah, I did eventually get it though. I got that hand cannon twice. So, I don't know, that was the only time that Crucible really stressed me out, because at one point everybody knew that I was using that garbage hand cannon. They were all coming at me, so I got fed up and I pulled out hard light and I just ran around the map and killed a bunch of people over that. But in general, so Mayhem Clash is just pure insanity. I like Mayhem Clash in Original Destiny just because, but you're probably not going to get a fire team just because it's Original Destiny. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of new players in Destiny. Every time I go to the tower, I find at least one or two definite new people with low Grimoire scores. But a lot of them aren't really going through with the Crucible thing. I keep reminding people every time, you can do private matches. You can even do, because I'm seeing people commenting on Twitter, they want SPARROW Racing League brought back to Destiny 2. SPARROW Racing League is in Destiny, but it's only available private match-wise. But if you want to SPARROW race, you can even do it by yourself. But you can race SPARROWs in Original Destiny. I always like to show this because it's a little confusing in Original Destiny to do SPARROW Racing League, because when you go to private match, like I just did, so set destination, Crucible, private match, when you go to game options, game type, SPARROW Racing League is blacked out. This is because the default map selected is not available for SPARROW Racing League. So even though it's blacked out, you can still select it. See, you notice a little bit of triangle? Yes, I have selected it. Then you change the map. So you find one that isn't blacked out, like Campus Martius. Then you can pick your map. Anyway, so you can still do SPARROW Racing League in Original Destiny. So if you ever hear anybody going, but it's SPARROW Racing League, go, it's in Destiny 1. And Destiny 1 is a great deal, and I highly recommend you pick it up. And I'm hearing they are doing great strides on that E word, emulation. Apparently, I think it's the Xbox 360 version. I'm not 100%, but I'm looking forward to it because I'd love to give it. Anyway, that's SPARROW Racing League. That's private matches. That's Crucible. When you go through Crucible, you get a Treasure of Ages box and legendary marks. Let me know in the comments below how goes your attempts at getting into Crucible, if you can get into Crucible. Also, insult Araun. I'll go more into it later. Next, we got one of my favorite parts of Original Destiny. Something I wish they would bring back in Destiny 2 more. The weekly story playlist. Now, some people have said, oh, yes, but you can do the Witch Queen. No, that's not the same thing. Weekly story playlist in Original Destiny will go through the entire story in order. So you will start with Earth and Moon, Mars, and whatever, all the way through Rise of Iron. Anyway, this is also the best way to farm legendary marks. You can get over 100 legendary marks and a Treasure of Ages box. You just need to do 5 of them. Now remember, I always remind people this. Don't forget. Do not forget this. This is important, okay? Once you reach 200, you cannot get any more legendary marks. It's not my max. There's no point. If I'm doing this for legendary marks, I shouldn't. Because I, I need to spend legendary marks before I go I do story playlist, because then even if I do a mission right now, I won't get any legendary marks. I'm at the maximum cap. Anyway, what have we got this week for story playlist? We got Dark Champions. Dark Champions is basically, I think it's like set between the Taken King and whatever, and Dark Champions are basically the bosses for like the Taken King. You will get stuff like the crystal with Crota Soul, you know, the mission where, yeah, basically it's the Echo of Oryx, those kind of missions. You're basically getting boss fights. That's hence why it's called. Anyway, the modifiers for this week are: you're always going to have heroic, enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. This is because you've already defeated them, and they are very angry at you, and you don't even have the decency to bring them cookies. I mean, seriously, before you kill them, share some cookies. You're like, hey, dark minions of the darkness, and here's some dark cookies. And then shoot them. That's why they're pissed off at you and they brought their friends. It's either that or they brought their friends because they thought you were bringing cookies. You didn't bring cookies, and then they started shooting at you. It could be either one. Let me know what you think. Did they expect cookies, or are they pissed at you for not bringing cookies? Or something related to cookies is involved here. Then we got Solar Burn. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased because I love solar. Maybe because I'm born in July. Who knows? Next, we got Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, so go at it. So, grenades, fling them around. Have fun with them grenades. I love that comment from Shax where he's like, did you throw enough grenades? Or if you lose, he'd be like, you lost because you didn't throw enough grenades. Throw another grenade, Guardian. See? Shax is a big supporter of grenades. So am I. Throw more grenades. Good job, Guardian. I'm proud of you. I know you're going to throw more grenades. I don't even need to see you throwing more grenades. I know you're already throwing more grenades. I got more energy after work. Next, we got the SIVA Crisis Heroic. Not just heroic, it's crisisy. These are the strikes from Original Destiny. I have found that usually you will get matched with people. I'm surprised. I expected that to drop, but no. In fact, I've been matched in circumstances where I'm like, huh, are people actually doing that? Like, things that when, you know, like, at one point I needed to do Omnigul, and I was like level 12. I have a new Guardian, and I picked it from the map. I didn't go through SIVA Crisis Heroic, and I got matched. I was like, sweet. Who knew? People are running Omnigul. So the SIVA Crisis Heroic is a decent, you can get 30 legendary marks doing it, alright? You do it 3 times, 10 legendary marks each, but the positive thing is you also get a Treasure of Ages box, which is a way to get silver dust, which can get you ornaments and all that other cool you kip. Yes. So, do it 3 times. I always found it funny that you get less legendary marks for doing strikes than story playlist, because the story playlist is a lot easier, but hey, I don't know. It's cool. I like the strikes in Original Destiny more than the strikes in Destiny 2, but it could be argued that I am biased. I've freely admitted that Original Destiny is by far my favorite. Could be the hat too. Really liking this hat. Ravenclaw. But let me know in the comments. I mean, you can be like, Cat, you're being biased. You're better in Destiny 2. I won't take it, but I don't have a problem. Let me know. I need people to make me aware of my biases. Anyway, the modifiers this week are heroic, of course. It's about the cookies. It's always about the cookies, okay? Solar burn. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased. I love me them solar burns, alright? I love the solar burn, okay? It could be because I'm born in July. But yeah, just like fire damage, solary flaming, awesome flames of flaming awesomeness. My favorite Warframe is Ember Prime. Kinda makes sense. Anyway. Then we got special weapon damage is favored. Okay, that's cool. So you got that and that. You could also, since you have solar burn, you can go with Abyss Defiant. That will add to it, even though, I mean, focus on the solar and the specialists, so secondary weapon. But then we got Chaff, player radar is disabled. Oh no, the horror. Honestly, I think Chaff, I've relied more on the radar in Crucible than not in Crucible. There are a few times where the radar has been helpful, especially in Challenge of the Elders, where all of a sudden, you could have a boss just suddenly pop up behind you. I'm talking about you, pilot servitor of a war-wrecked fallen Ketch. You suddenly just pop up behind me and drop those stupid grenades, and then I go bang! And it's like, I'm supposed to throw the grenades. Not you, me. Not you, me. So, there are a few circumstances where chaff can be a pain in the butt, but in general, SIVA Crisis Heroic. Let me know in the comments. Righto. Next, what have we got? We got Challenge of the Elders, and as you can see, because it is blue, I did solo it. Took me a little over an hour. I had a little difficulty with the last boss because it's my friend and yours, my buddy, Araun. That's number 3. So who do we got for bosses? Number 1, we've got the Fallen. Yes, pilot servitor of a war-wrecked fallen Ketch. Yes, he's a chicken. He likes to hide. Careful of those grenades that he drops. Those things, will, at least in my case, maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe depending on what settings I had, I don't remember. It was ages ago. All I remember is that thing, I defeated it. It dropped its little bombs all over the place, and I went boom, and I had to redo it all over again. But he's pretty easy. He's not that bad. He's one of the easiest ones. Yes, pilot servitor of a war-wrecked fallen Ketch. Your name is Bob, and I'm laughing at you the whole time. Okay? You are a pain in the only difficulty with the pilot servitor are his vandal buddies. Because those guys will jump at you and wave their swords, and you're like, dude, you brought 2 swords to a gunfight. But okay, fine. I found that, as always, I'm using the trick that I've mentioned before, which is knife throw. So, knife juggler, which gives you precision kill and melee kill points. If you use your throwing knife, first off, and you have knife juggler, precision kills will immediately reset the throwing knife's cooldown. And you get the same amount of points for the throwing knife precision kill as you would get the bonus, because the bonus sucks. That's what I'm going for. Why is it that? Alright. So anyway, the bosses are pilot servitor of war-wrecked fallen Ketch. Then you have Vex, like Time Stalker of the Vex, the Overmind Minotaur. It's the massive robot Minotaur. It's not taken. It's regular Vex. Okay? And the third, my friend and yours, Cabal Strategist, Araun. He's a goddamn pain in the rear. And please, like in my previous video, which I'll be posting, my solo challenge of the Elders run, please insult him in the comments. Say mean things about him, because I'm pretty sure under all that armor, he probably smells. I mean, how long has he been wearing that same armor? He's also just ugly and just nasty and just annoying. And he hides behind his little scion buddies, who are little pests. I don't know, there's just something about the scions that make me think that if I were a guardian, I would, like, boot them off the side of the tower. Just kick them. There's just something about them. It's like, yeah, bing! I don't like them. The thought of kicking a scion gives me joy. Unfortunately, we do not have that option. So once again, the bosses are Vex, aka... No. The bosses are 1, Fallen, pilot servitor of a war-wrecked fallen Ketch. 2, Vex, Time Stalker of the Vex, the Overmind Minotaur. And 3, Cabal Strategist, Araun. I will always list them in the description. The modifiers for Challenge of the Elders are fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Yes, Araun has more friends. He does. Or at least he thinks they're friends. He pays them because, nobody is friends with Araun. Alright? Yeah, Buster. Nobody likes Araun. So don't you dare say you like him. What? I don't care how many treats Araun gave you. He's not your friend, okay? Next, we got super kill bonus, which, like I said, I'm going for the precision kill, melee kill, throwing knife, which gives you the same amount of points as a super kill bonus. Because, honestly, with a hunter, let me know in the comments what you would do if you were a hunter. You have the blade dancer option. Even the tether? No. Everyone's like, no, Cat, no, you got it wrong. If you use your tether, every enemy you kill that's been tethered counts. Nuh-uh. I tried. You don't get the bonus points, alright? So no, I'm not going to waste on tether. I'd rather have my golden gun with Celestial Nighthawk so I could pew the boss. So it's the only real hunter option you have that does multiple kills is Blade Dancer. Or you can do what I do, which is go with the throwing knife precision kill combo that gives you the same amount of points. It does give you it gives you 80, 160, and 240. Same amount of points. Every super kill is going to give you the same. God damn it, cat, now you're cute. Gives you these looks that are like, no, I'm adorable. And finally, grounded, players take more damage while airborne, which explains one of the reasons why I had so much fun beating Araun, because I am a hunter. Jumping is what I do. No shame. I jump a lot, okay? So, yeah, that probably explains why I went, ah! Like, you can see the corpse just, like, floating. Ah. What, Buster? You think you could have done better? You just didn't do better because you don't got a controller with for paws? Don't worry, Buster. I will be making you a controller for paws. Prove me wrong. Alright, so, like I said, that's the best option. You know the goals. Goals are, as always, expired cards. 30,000. Damn, I did badly. 13,000. Oh, God, why? And now everyone sees this. Now they're going to point it out. 13,430. But your goal is, in a single run, get 30,000. Or go for the 90,000 mat. And then, so you get one run, with 30,000. And then it doesn't matter how many runs you get 90,000. You get a gun with the 30,000. I've always aimed. Gun. Duel. And then the 90,000 will get you a piece of armor. Don't get me wrong, the armor in original Destiny is definitely better than Destiny. Come on. But, 90,000 total. So you can do like 20 runs and get 90,000. You'll get the piece of armor. You may not get the 30,000. Done. Anyway, that aside, we got that going. Alright, that's Challenge of the Elders. Yoo-hoo. Then we got, oh shoot, I missed the Nightfall. Weekly Nightfall is on the moon. Somebody just won. It is the Abomination Heist, which is aka the Summoning Pits, but you go up, you boost it to the Abomination Heist. Only you don't do it this way. You go through you go through here. Alright, this is how you go to the Nightfall, right? You don't do what I did. I'm just showing you which one it is. So let's say you want to practice it before you do the Nightfall, right? It's the Summoning Pits, the Abomination Heist, alright? That as in Thogoth. There is a spot in the corner that you can hide in, that you jump up, and just keep in mind a lot of stuff will be coming at you. But it's not as bad. It's actually pretty decent. I've soloed Thogoth a couple of times. I've done the Summoning Pits, the Abomination Heist a few times. One other difference is this one you have to jump on the tomb ships instead of going around. So it is slightly different than Thogoth, but I have done Thogoth, and I have done the Abomination Heist. I have soloed. So what you're doing is here, you're going to the Nightfall, and you're gonna get the Abomination Heist. The modifiers are epic, heavily shielded enemy, and highly aggressive enemies appear in greater numbers. Then you've got Solar Burn. It seems to be the norm for this week. Everyone's going for the Solar Burn. Who's a snuggly, delicious kitty? Alright, so we got... I didn't say anything about the cat, because I don't baby talk to my cat. Of course not. I look like the person who would baby talk to a cat. Anyway, Solar Burn. Then you got Small Arms, which is perfect or if you have something like this beauty over here. Hello, Abyss Defiant. You're my best friend. I love you, Abyss Defiant. Abyss Defiant gives you both perks, so you will be melting enemies with Solar Burn and Small Arms. Of course, on the other hand, I've noticed something at the end of the line which sucks. So then you got Ironclad. More enemies have shields because, of course. And finally, you've got Exposure. Guardian shields are increased, but do not replenish. Now, what's nice about Solar Burn is your Golden Gun, if you're going like me, if you're running Golden Gun and Celestial Nighthawk, your Golden Gun will melt Thogoth. But, Small Arms, even without the Solar Burn, what you use against Exposure is Red Death. Which is honestly what I used finally in the end to get through Challenge of the Elders, because dear God, those Cabal were kind of insistent. I had to give him a message. I need to send a clear message to the Cabal. So I had to go with Red Death. But this is one of the best methods to go against exposure, because exposure will basically not regenerate your health. But Red Death will. So go for the Red Death, your health will come back. Yes, Buster, Red Death. Don't tell me you don't have it, because I have been saying every single time Xur has come, pick up Red Death. So Buster, if you don't have Red Death, it's on you. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Wow, this video is getting long. I'm babbling like... Anyway. There we go. Alright, then we got the challenge. Oh, and by the way, a reminder, don't forget, go down to Commander Zavala, pick up the Nightfall bounties. There are bounties for the Nightfall on the bounty board. There are also bounties for the Nightfall with Commander Zavala. Don't forget them. Those are the weekly bounties. Those are the ones that will get you the kick-ass sniper rifle. It's been over 8 seconds. Come on, YouTube. I could say kick-ass. It is a kick-ass sniper rifle. There's no other word to describe it. Alright? Kick-ass sniper rifle. Cool? Cool. Good? We good. Finally, we got the weekly featured raid, Heroic, Golgoroth Challenge, Oryx Challenge, War Priest Challenge. I'm gonna go with... It's King's Fall. I need to do King's Fall. There is one gun that I do not have, the Touch of Malice. People talk in awe and like nostalgia. When they talk of the Touch of Malice, there's this sense of... And I'm like, but I have never experienced the Touch of Malice. I have been denied the Touch of Malice. So, God, I wish I could, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Game-wise. You want to... No, Buster, you can't be on the raid team. We don't have a controller for you. You have paws. It's... Eye of Atheon. See, I need to also do the King's Fall, see? Buster, do not knock into the... No, don't. Alright, anyway, that's the Nightfall. Oh, okay, that's the raid. Righto, that's the raid. Anyway, let me know about the audio. I think I've improved it. I tried during the weekend during a live stream. People were like, yeah, sounds good. Good job. But maybe it's different between recording and live. And anyway, let me know about the audio. As I said, please provide me with endless entertainment as you insult Val Araun in numerous wonderful ways, because I will definitely enjoy that, because he's ugly, smelly, and nasty. And I kicked his ass and the asses of all his little Siam buddies. Yeah, all 3 of them. And all the other ones. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this with other Destiny people. I know you guys are all out there. Come on, we gotta stick together, us Destiny people. OG Destiny. Good Destiny.